My dear friends, welcome back to our channel, where we explore ideas that can transform your life. Today I want to share with you a powerful story about a young boy named Arjun. This story will change the way you think about time and success. Let's begin. In a small village, there lived a boy named Arjun. He was naturally brilliant and everyone admired his intelligence and sharp mind. But Arjun had one major flaw. He did not value time. Instead of focusing on productive activities, he spent most of his days playing with friends, glued to his phone, and engaging in meaningless conversations. His parents tried to make him understand the importance of time, but he always shrugged it off, thinking, "I have plenty of time. I'll do everything later. For now, I just want to enjoy life." One day, the annual exam results were announced. To his shock, Arjun's scores were far below average. The same teachers who once praised him were now disappointed, and even his friends started distancing themselves from him. When he reached home, he saw his parents holding his report card with disappointment in their eyes. At that moment, Arjun felt regret and frustration, but had no idea how to change his habits. That night, he decided to seek advice from his grandfather, one of the most respected and wise elders in the village. Sitting beside him, Arjun poured out his worries. "Grandpa, I don't understand what went wrong. I have always been a good student, but this time I failed." His grandfather smiled gently and said, "My son, the problem is not that you're not intelligent. The problem is that you have taken time for granted. Time is the most precious treasure. If used wisely, it will lead you to great success, but if wasted, it will drag you down." Arjun, still confused, asked, "But Grandpa, we always have time, don't we? I can always make up for it later, right?" His grandfather's expression turned serious. "No, my child. Time is like the flowing water of a river. Once it passes, it never comes back." Seeing Arjun's puzzled face, he said, "Let me tell you a story to help you understand the true value of time. Long ago, there was a powerful king named Vikram. He had everything: immense wealth, grand palaces, and countless servants. But Vikram had one flaw: he wasted time. Instead of focusing on his duties, he slept late, ignored important matters, and spent hours on entertainment. Whenever he was advised to act, he simply said, "I have plenty of time. I'll do it tomorrow." One day, a wise sage visited his court and warned him, "Your Majesty, you possess great wealth, but you are wasting your most valuable treasure, time. If you don't use it wisely, you will regret it deeply one day." But the king laughed and dismissed the sage's words. "I have all the time in the world. Why should I rush?" The sage simply replied, "Don't take time lightly." Even the greatest kings have fallen because they underestimated its power. Years passed, and the king grew old. His kingdom weakened, his army lost battles, and his people lost faith in him. His once unstoppable power had crumbled. It was only then that the king realized his mistake. He had wasted time on meaningless distractions instead of securing his future. He desperately tried to find the sage to seek guidance, but he was long gone. The king now understood the truth. Time was his real treasure, and he had squandered it. But it was too late. No amount of wealth or power could bring back the time he had lost. Hearing this story, Arjun sat in deep thought. He finally understood how much precious time he had wasted. Looking at his grandfather, he asked, "Grandpa, is it too late for me to change?" His grandfather smiled warmly. "No, my son, the wheel of time never stops. If you start valuing your time today, nothing can stop you from achieving success. But remember, never postpone what you can do today for tomorrow." From that day on, Arjun made a promise to himself. He began waking up early, created a daily routine, and started focusing on his studies. He avoided distractions and used his time wisely. Gradually, his efforts paid off. In the next exam, he topped his class. Eventually, he became a successful businessman and an inspiration to many. My dear friends, this story teaches us an important lesson. Value your time, because once it's gone, you can never get it back. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others who may benefit. Together, let us inspire the world to dream, learn, and grow. Until next time, take care and keep believing in yourself.